Raw bot. It's about to get cracking. We walking you across the land, man. This is their first installment. Get them in here. We walking you across the land, man. Get them in here and tell them Young L walking them across the land. We gave you a day off yesterday. Gave you time to catch up. You know what I'm saying? But we back at your behind again. For real. And we're about to walk you across the land piece by piece. The never have it been made so clear train is taking off, ladies and gentlemen. I'm about to take off. We gave y'all a day off yesterday, man. Young Girl Gang. But we back at you again with another banger. A head twister, calf twister. Never have it been made so clear. I guarantee you they ain't doing it like we doing it. Nobody's doing it like we doing it. Shout out to the master teachers. Some of the references we got a lot of references for this tape. The Majesties of America, Part 1 coming soon. We're going to walk you across the land. We got the Let's Set the Record Straight book. We got several newspaper articles. We got the Ancient Civilization in America and Africa. We got the Dr. Clark books, African Civilization. Right? Shout out Dr. Ben. Shout out Dr. Ben. Niggas gonna be mad that we shouted out Dr. Ben. Oh, he's a student of Dr. York, shouting out Dr. Ben. Yeah, yeah, nigga, we shouting out Dr. Ben. Nigga, that's one of our master teachers, nigga. Nigga, we different, nigga. We gained the perspectives. They already flagged me before I even got started, man. That's just awesome, man. We ain't even saying nothing yet. They scared. They scared to come outside. We spinning on them right now, bro. Native American Heritage Week is next week. So that's why we bringing you the series of tapes like the story of Pocahontas, the Louisiana Purchase. Go back and check out that tape. They still got a flag on it, but hey, we out to handle our business. All right, so I got that thumbnail loaded up. That's what we needed. We're going to switch to that laptop. Let's switch to that laptop. The Louisiana Purchase is heavy, man, because what they did is in 1803, when they got the land and stole it, they began exiling the people out, the Washita natives off their land, and then they cooked up this story about how they freed the slaves in 1865. That's a bunch of crap. We wasn't no slaves. We were people that y'all run off our land, and then as we were leaving in the caravans, the Ku Klux Klan niggas would chase us down and burn our wagons and all our food supplies, so we wouldn't make it through the winter. So we really pretty much die out. Or they wanted us to come back and work on keep working on the plantations. Keep working on their plantations. They had the new plantation that they set up, which is now translated into Walmart, Target, and all that. Better get into it. We got a couple people in here. Let's get that. Man, this is about to be a good one. You know, we've been dropping bangers back to back, man. We ain't playing no games with them. Non-stop bangers. Okay, I got Hakeem sleep. At least we'll get it cracking, man. We'll get some of it cracking. We're gonna probably run 2 or 3 series of this today, and then we're gonna be running them for the rest of the week till we get all of them done and walk you across this side of the land. We are gonna go to the Hawaii area, start with the Hawaii area and walk you over this way, but we're gonna start with the original people that came over here first. Now, some people argue that there was people over here and they walked over there. So we're gonna get into both perspectives. We got both perspectives out, man. You know what I'm saying?
We don't got 1 degrees. We got 720, man. So about to get this shit cracking, man. Let me get that chat pulled up, bro. Hey, I'm telling you, it's about to be a good one. It was for 10:30. We 1 minute out. This class for 10:30. I got an alchemical situation where I can put Hakeem to sleep. Right? Oh yeah, it's about it. Okay, I see the chat. Shout out Sister Karima. Shout out the night. The night elder, man. I thought that's Imhotep. Hey, they watching us, man. Sabian's running the game right now. We Sabians running the game. They can't, the knowledge that we dropping out, they can't keep up with it, bro. They trying to copy our titles. Sabian's running the game right now. The royal family, the royal house. Yeah, man, the ancestors mad at me because I didn't I cut my ducktail off, and I got like a little spot in the back of my head now, like a little some beat me in the back of my head, right in the spot where my gold braid supposed to be. So I'm gonna start growing mine back. Baba still got his, and he like 90. He almost like said he's 70 something, right? He's 70. He in his 70s. So I'm gonna grow mine back, man. My son Hakeem, he been growing his since he's a baby. Haru been growing his since he's a baby, but we had to cut it off because it got like matted up or something. Where we had to clip it and cut it back to where it started back. So I'm gonna start growing mine back because it's part of our the royal family. And then check this out, man. I was in the grocery store with Hakeem, and these 2 old white ladies walked by. I don't know if I told y'all this. And then they was whispering amongst each other, and I heard them. They said, "Oh yeah, they must know something about that with how that kid he been growing it since he was a kid. That's a part of their covenant with them being a royal family." They was talking about it. Two rich white women. They had big ass rings and shit on and everything, like diamond rings and shit. And they was in there in the rich people grocery store. Well, Whole Foods. I mean, I don't know. Whole Foods ain't really like it's like it ain't that rich, but it's you gotta have some money like to go up in there because. But I got we going up in there and get them with them stamps. We get them stamps. Hey man, everybody get into it, bro. Oh yeah, never have it been made so clear. But they know who we are. And we about to all right. So we start out in ancient Kemet or South Africa, what they call it Africa, Kuba land, East Amexem, Tamaray. You know what I'm saying? You got the different names right here inside of the thing. The first now the oldest species on the planet. Hold on, that was supposed to be right there. We're gonna fix it. All right, the 4 oldest species, we already went over there and broke that down in the genetical evolution of human tapes and the original people of Earth tape. So we got the Sands people, the Twa people, and then the Hindus, and then the Watusis. Right, and she really not. You got Hindus that's darker than her. We're gonna show you that the original Hindus. She just one of the like the offspring of the original Hindus. They really darker than her. They really black like this dude. The black Moors, the Moors, the people that come from or Chaldea, Ors. But these are the original 4 species. All right. Now, before these 2 species arrived, because these are both extraterrestrial species. These are the original people of the planet right here. Sandsman, and the Sandsman is the engineered species that the Anunnakis were messing with. And so the Sandsman is older than the Twa. You got the Sands, then the Twa, then the Hindus, then the Watusis. So that's the order that they go in. So the Sandsman is the oldest. Now these 2 tribes mixed in together though, the Twa and the Sandsman. right? We've already talked about that on the evolutionary of humans. All right. And when they mixed in, they created the Bantu people. This is your Olmecs, the first species of them. Now it's gonna be several species of Olmecs. Baba goes into it on in the Let's Set the Record Straight book, page 59. We'll probably get into some of that too. We got this Let's Set the Record Straight book. Shout out to 12 Elder, man. We're about to crack heads and twist caps. Ain't nobody jacking around with us, man. With the Sabines running the game right now. New Wapian game. Sabine game. We run the game. We got the game on lock, man. We got the actual facts, actual truth. We giving you actual truth right now. This actual truth, man. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you're in the building. All right, so these are Bantu, right? These are your Olmecs. Now, if you these people, once these people mixed, the Anunnakis also mixed in with these people and created the another branch of the Bantu people, the Nubans. And these people also evolved into what you call the Zulu people. And these people also came over here as well. So these two tribes right here, including the Sandsman and the Twa, all four tribes traveled from Africa all over the planet. Let's blow it up. They left Africa, right? The Sandsman, they migrated. Right, we're gonna show you the different mixes out here when you get to the black, dark skinned Hindu, monkey ape looking dudes. We're gonna get into that too. The Hindus landing in Oral Chaldea, right? But these four tribes, but the first two tribes, actually, there was three tribes, was the Sandsman, the Twa man, and Bantu. They began mixing, and then when the Nubans and the Bantu came in with the Anunnaki mix, they began traveling this way and going out to different places. Now we got it's an argument in saying that they left from this side because of, hold on, let me just show you. All right, so because me and Rob was on there, and we found out that the camels 6 million years ago left here and walked over from the Barren Strait from America to all the way to Africa. So you got that perspective as well. But like I say, it don't matter which side, if we came from the left or the right. Nigga, we was the first. We was the first, nigga. That's a fact. Actual fact, we was the first. Nigga, you know what I'm saying? No matter we came from South America first or Africa. Nigga, we was the first. That's put that in your head. You know what I'm saying? Overall. All right, but the story goes the way Baba traced it down, and several other high-level scholars in our university, like Dr. Ben, Dr. Clark, you know what I'm saying? Other scholars, we got other ancient Kemetic scholars that laid down the work that we take all that shit in and we added it to one big pile to make one big gigantic picture on this shit. You know what I'm saying? We left South Africa and then migrated these ways from the Sandsman, Twa man, Bantu. The Bantu, now that tree, they was growing a rubber tree in this mid-Africa area, but they didn't call it the rubber tree. See, that's what, if you Google rubber tree, they're gonna say it originated thousands of years ago in South America, but it wasn't called a rubber tree at that time. It was called the gum tree. The gum tree. They became known as the rubber tree once the Olmecs, or these Bantu people, brought it over here and planted it in South America and Central America. Right? All right. So they began migrating. Some of them went and walked across. You're talking about millions of years. Man, like the time frame, I can't, like it's so long. It can be 25, 30, it can be at least, it's at least they migrated over here. It's at least, man, it could be 10 million years ago, man. It could be 10 million years ago, because this shit is crazy of how old it is. But we better get to all that though. So they migrated right here. They walked. It was an ice bridge right here called the Barren Strait. We better get into that. All right, and they built see, it was an ice bridge right there. I think America and Russia built a bridge where they connected each other. And you talk about you think Russia and America is after each other, but they building a bridge to connect that shit. But these Olmecs or these Bantu people, Sans people, and Twa man both walked across here down into America. Now you can say we went the other way, but like I say, we was the first. Don't matter which way you point it. You know what I'm saying? Hit that light, bro. Hit that light. Right? So they walked over. Boom. Came over here to Olmecs. The Bering Strait. Right? This is but so that flat earth theory, that's out. Especially if you come in, I'm surprised Dr. Phil was talking about that when he know all this shit, he's supposed to know at least, So that like where they fall off the earth at when they cross over the Bering Strait, you know what I'm saying? When they got a bridge right now, you can drive over from Alaska to Russia. You know what I'm saying? And then drive all the way over to wherever else you want to go. You don't got to have a boat no more. You can drive all the way up to Canada, to Alaska, drive all the way over to Russia. And that shit might take you weeks and days, weeks, months, maybe even, to drive all the way across the world. You can drive all the way across the world now besides, and they got an underground train you can take from London to New York. So that's the only thing you got. If you have to catch a boat from Africa to America. But you could go right here over the bridge, the Bering Strait Bridge. Right? And your ancestors walked over here millions of years ago across this when it was ice right here and walked down into America. All right. Here's another map of how it happens. All right. So they left South Africa, this area, and then they spaced out, went this way. Some went this way. Some went across the Bering Strait down to America, to South America. And they could have traveled back. That could be explanation for the camel ride when they pick up, because the white man don't got no, when you Google it, he don't got no history past this point. He call it pre-dynastic, pre-Columbus, everything pre on the front, right? That means before his ass even knew anything about it. So these same Olmecs could have rode these camels back during the 6 million year period. That's why I say it could have been 10 million years when for this travel in the mix. And keep in mind, while they were traveling, the Bantu, Twa, and the Sandsman all came over here, and they were mixing in with each other. Right? This is millions of years. This is even before the Watusi even landed and came from Orion. The Watusi come from Orion on Nibiru. Adam's seed, Adam's people. Atum, them. Before they even arrived, the Bantus, the first people. That's why you got those Olmec heads. We're gonna break that down too. The features. All right, here's another picture, more of a red to show you. Now they saying this is the years they put on it, right? They say over 130,000 years ago. That's a lot. That's a long time. Even if man, we'll let them. They will let them have that, but we say millions. We say millions, bro. With the animal studying the animal migrations and everything, we say millions. But they say 100. This right here could be 100 and some million years instead of 130,000. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, bro. So they say that niggas left there, went to 100,000 there, 40, 67,000 there. Boom. See how they migrate? 13,000 years ago. They say right here. All right, so they was traveling like this. Okay, we're gonna get it, man. Hold up. All right, now these are some of the Bantu people. These are the people that was in America first. These are American natives, Bantu people, who came over to America millions of years ago. This is how they looked. Now keep in mind, several species came over here before Hoshin came over here. But the first species to come in was the Hindus from the land of Mu. We told you about that. That some landed in the land of Mu, some landed in Ur. Muor, the Moors. That's why the Moors are really darker than these people. The original dark-skinned Asiatic black man is about to show you. But these people's in America. You see the backdrop, like Utah, right? These niggas came over here walking down. They was in Utah, the Bantu people. They're the first Americans. All right, we showed you the migration of the camels when they left here and went there 6 million years ago. But we already know that it's like I say, it don't matter which way we came from, but we looking at the animal coming this way. But we could say they left here, probably like 10 million, came over here, and they was going back and forth in between the 10 million and 6 million. I'm telling you, bro. We've been around for a minute. So these Bantu people, these Sands people, these Twa man came over to America. And keep in mind, the Twa man, these several tribes got mixed in. All three of these tribes was getting mixed in with Ho Shin when they came over. So Ho Shin mixed with the Twa and created the Mayans. It's different species. The Mayan is a different species from the Aztecs. The Aztecs are the Zulu people who came over, and then these Chinese mixed in with the Zulu and created the Zulu Aztecs. The Mayans are Twa man mixed with Ho Shin. We're about to point all this shit out. And then the Afar people mixed in with the Chinese and created a tribe called the Shoshone. Native Americans, which is where Ben York got his wife, one of his wives from. We're about to get into that, man. We don't want to run you down the line too fast. But all this shit is leading up to this. All right, so we came over here. This is Turtle Island, Frogland, Turtle Island. Right? The Olmecs. We came over here for a vacation. Artland, meaning to take a vacation. We was looking for more resources. The reason why we came over here is looking for more resources and looking for like this new land to cultivate or whatever. Right? So we came over to Turtle Island. Make some. Right? And the Olmecs, which includes several different species, which Baba mentioned on page 59, if I'm not mistaken, in the, excuse me. Man, shit choking the shit out of me. And then let's set the record straight. I'm about to make me, my wife is gonna make me some tea. Okay. It says the Cushites, the Hamites, the Mizraim, the Shemites, and the Foothites all are descendants of the New Buns. Who came over here, who migrated to Amexem recently after the Noah's flood. So it was different tribes that were coming over here, but the first tribe was the Bantu people, the Sands man, and the Twa man. Yeah, it's turtle time, nigga. Who was the first? We was the first. Akubalan niggas. Africans. Africans are the first Americans. It wasn't called America when we came over here, nigga. It was just Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? A vacation. You know what I'm saying? And then it became Amexem. We're gonna break all that down. African presence. They get you a book, right? Called African Presence in Ancient America. They came before Columbus by Ivan Van. Right? But yeah, we cracking heads the goat, nigga. Yeah, the goat. Yeah, that's right. They made you think the goat was bad because they call it the scapegoat. Where they put all where the Hebrews put all they sin, or these Israelites, these really that's not y'all niggas over here talking about y'all the real deal. This were the fake ones who were Hyksos, who were goat herders, who were talking about they put their sin on a goat and then drive it off a cliff. They call it a scapegoat. They also found ancient Egyptian artifacts over here in the pyramids in America. We're gonna about to break that down because these same people, the Twa man and the Bantu, they their first ancient Egyptians. Besides the Watusi coming in later, the Phoenicians. Ancient America. All right. I wish I had that picture. I should take a picture of that Baba took up that he got up into the this Let's the Record Straight book where he showed a helmet on the wall in ancient Kemet. They had the same helmets, but the Egyptians or these Tamarayans put they had a scorpion on the front because it's connected with the Hindu mix. See, these things, the reason why these have got the scorpion on the front is because this right here is before the Hindus mix in and bring their influence with the pyramids and the serpent worship. Go back and get that tape called Ancient Egyptian Culture Influenced by Hindus. We just dropped that tape a couple days ago. So you look at some of the helmets on the wall in ancient Kemet, you see that they had the scorpion or the bird on the front, and that's depending on the different influence that came in. One of the influence was the Hindu influence, which brought the scorpion or the dragon worship, cobra worship, and that's when they start. You see, that's why you see some of the ancient Egyptians with the cobra on the front. Like we broke that down. We'll get into that. So you don't see these with them on there because the Bantu come before the Hindus came. They was over here millions of years before the Hindu came, right? And you see the same head found in Ethiopia is the same head found over here because these people from these Bantu people or these Twa and the Dagons. Bible said the Dagons walked over here later. We're gonna get into that too. We're gonna show you that mix because the Dagons walked over here and then Hoshin mixed in with them and created the Hopi Indians. They're the same exact tribe. The Hopi Indians are nothing but Dagons mixed with Hoshin because they ain't just mixed with one tribe. It was like several tribes over here that the Hoshin came in here and mixed in with. One of them was the Dagons. We're about to show all that, man, in this Native American tape series. Right? It's on page 20. You say it's on page 26 in the Let's Set the Record Straight book. Let me see. What you got on page 26? Okay, he goes into on page 26, he goes into how do you know that they work together? He's talking about Christopher Columbus. We're gonna get into that too, because we got some more information on that too. They got the ancestor sons. Okay. So the same people, the Bantu people, the Twa man, the Sands man, they all three walked over here and they was mixing in together. All right. So remember we told you the Anunnakis mixed in with these Bantu people. They was taking wives, these Inky and Italy and them in the gang. They was coming down in groups of 50 in the shams. Right. All right. So this what they look like, these the new bonds or these Zulu types, right? They were mixed with the Anunnaki. These are the people that came over here with the heads, that they was making the heads out there, and they were playing sports because they had brought the rubber tree with them. Here's some more the Bantu people, how they look. Look at the features: the big broad nose, big jawbones, big lips, big heads. Right, the Bantu people. It's on page 59. You got the Let's Set the Record Straight book where he goes into the different tribes that came over here. You can read about that. 59, I think it's 59. 50 is 60. Look at the features. These are the people that came to America first. All right. They also was in China first because we showed you the migration chart where they would hit China first. And that's why you got this influence of the woolly type hair. This is us, the Bantu people. This is the Bantu people. The Asian features did come in until later. Until the Asian features really is originally from the Sands man. We're about to point that out. But then you got another influence with the cone head people. We're gonna point that out too. But these people migrated through Asia, and it's why you get people like Buddha and all of them still having the nine ether type haircuts coming from the Sands man. Makes it the Bantu. Right? All right, so this is a picture of these Bantu in America. You look at some of old American, first American tribes, this is what you see. And I know some niggas that look just like these niggas. These niggas brothers. I know some niggas that look just like these niggas. These niggas is the first people in America. This is what they look like. I'm about to break it down, man, for you. The Bantus. I even got pictures that I can't even show where these people were all the way, they was on a sailboat. Where they was on a sailboat and they was selling back and forth. I got these people. I got them they was on a boat, man. I'm telling you, bro. But like I said, that 6 million years they walked over here, but we got some of them coming back and forth on a boat, these niggas. And this is them in America right here. The Bantu people already, the Olmecs. Look how black they were. We're about to break it all clear for you. We claim, hey, they call us witches and warlocks, and they say we carry brooms. What does the broom lose for? To sweep claims clean. We here to clean this shit up all up. This is Native American Heritage Month. If you want to show us some love, man, hook us up on the Cash App, man. We take $1, $5, $10, whatever you got. If you really want to show us some love, send us $100. Because I'm telling you, it's gonna the part 2 coming out this evening, probably like about 6 o'clock. And it's gonna be we're gonna go over to Washington. We're going over to Olmecs first. We're walking you across tribe, every species that came after every species. But we're really getting ahead of time when we're telling you about the different mixes, about the Dogons mixing in with the Hoshin, creating the Hopi, the Twa man mixing in with the Hoshin, creating the Mayans, the Zulu mixing in with the Zulu mixing in with the Hoshin, creating the Zulu Aztecs, right? And then they later got mixed in again with the Spaniards. We're gonna get into that too. But as they migrated across Asia from South Africa all the way up into America, this is the different statues you see with the different with the 9 universal old type blood hair type. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you. So they go Buddha, right? They go Buddha. So Buddha was part of the Bantu people. These people that migrated, these South Africans that migrated through Asia all the way to the Byron Strait, all the way down these years ago, like Baba said in the let's set the record straight. We making it clear. Let me get a drink of my water. Buddha was Bantu. Bantu, bro. The Hindu influence had not came down yet. Buddha wasn't Hindu. Buddha was a Bantu. Look at his hair. So, and these Bantu people, like I said, they migrated. Once they mixed with the Anunnakis, they got the indentation to start migrating. They migrated through Asia and all them areas. And that's why you get this Buddha and all that. All right. There goes some more. Yeah, Buddha, he wasn't black. But I like the word black, but my Moors, right? We got all perspectives. We 720 degrees. We're not just 33 degrees, one perspective. You know what I'm saying? Just one perspective. We got all 720 degrees perspective. So we know the word, because some girl came on my page and says, why is he not telling them about the word black? So if we let me tell you behind about the word black. The word black is an adjective. It's not a noun. It's not a people. But black goes all the way back to being noble before all these dirty Moors came in and twisted everything around. For these dirty Moors came in. So I like the word black. Black power, black ass crack. I like the word black. But you can look at the word in English and see that it's already a game because it means be lack. What does lack mean? It means to fall behind. Be lack. That's circumology on it from the school that I went through with the 15 elder. Be lack in English now. But in our land, Cuba land, right? It means nobles, royalty, universal energy, nigga, dark matter. You know what I'm saying? We 720, bro. So we got all perspectives. So my Moors, shout out to my Moors, right? My MUUR, the ones who's of Chaldea, the fire guys. Yeah, so that's how we got to make that clear for everybody that's watching because it's gonna go worldwide. All right, so yeah, you see the features. This is all Bantu features. They the first niggas in America. They got some more features of the Bantu. They was the first people in Asia. They was the first people in Alaska, the first people in Canada, the first people in Australia, the first people in India, the first people in what you call the United States, so North America, South America, which is all really America. You know what I'm saying? Then it'd be North or South. So they always got to put that split, that divide and conquer niggas. You know what I'm saying? Divide and conquer. It's one land, nigga. They say we'll call it all a mixer. All Tiamat or key. Nigga, that's what we're, you know what I'm saying? But look at the features. This is the Bantu people, they migrated through all those lands. We showed you the map. Look at the hair texture of the Olmec hair texture. Right? Native Americans, right? We the natives, the Olmecs. They're showing you the hair texture right there, the braided hair texture. All right. These features came in later when the Hindus mixed. When the Hindus mixed the Willow's Peak and all that, and when the Nalco mixed in with the receding hairline and all that, they came in later with the Afar people. This dude right here is like a Afar statue. They came over a little later because then they come about to the Hindus start mixing in with these people. These people right down here, these Olmecs, were the first. But this right here features come in later with the Willow's Peak. We're gonna bring that up too and show you. But even these Afar people or these Watusis, they were over here first. And it's actually is a statue of a mixed species, which is a Afar mixed with the people that was over here, the Bantu, back with the Bantu later on down the line. But they was over here before. Come on in here, Hakeem. They was over here before Christopher Columbus. That's why they say pre-colonial. Period. Pre-Columbus. Come on, Hakeem. We're doing this show. We live right now at 5. We live. All right. So we're gonna get into it. The forgotten unknown Olmecs. Yeah. All right. So these are the features. Now you see the lighter skin because keep in mind the Sands man. I see a lot of people under the impression that we see a lighter skinned person that they got some white in them. That's not necessarily true because the Sands man the way they all light skinned. All the Sands man. Hold on, let me show you their features. Let's see if it pull up. All right, let's pull it up. All right, so if you look at the Sands man, they are light looking. And we can get into why that's because they part of that evolutionary species of the atom that beings that was evoluting on besides the Adamites on Mars. Where it can them sped up their DNA and sped these people. Look, these are oldest people. But you see, they all light skinned. Right here. Hold up. Right here. See how they all light? Nelson Mandela's from that same, from South Africa. But you see how all of them light? See how light she is? And you see the aging features right there? The aging features come from these people. These see that the features of this chick, she's not mixed with Asian. She's a Sands people. See, so the lights, you're under the pressure that all light-skinned people come from white folks. That's not true because they light-skinned come from these people. These they were the dark as the Hindus or the Watusis who were really mixed with Hindu. Right? So everybody that's light-skinned, now they see them, they real white, like white, light-skinned, now they might have some white in them, but like light-skinned like this, rosy looking, red carpet tone looking people, these people are got no white in them. They that's how they say original tone, shade, they say original color, the Bushman, the Sands people, the oldest people on the planet. And everybody come from these people. Most of us got this genetics originally. Especially if your hair look like that woolly. So that's the light-skinned part, right? So we range the Nubans or the Bantu people, they range in color from that color to the darkest colors. Hold on, let's blow that up. From the darkest color. Right? From this dark color all the way to that light color. So they can range in color. And some of them hair like this, and some of them hair like napping like that. Right? Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you're in the building, man. We just not getting started, bro. They think it's a game. Y'all give the game, man. We about to crack heads and twist caps. Never have it been made so clear. Hit that bell. If you don't receive a notification from us every day, bro, come back and check with us. We twisting caps. We cracking heads. They must be really fucking with my cash here because we don't receive no more donations. It's all good though. Yeah, man. You know they watching us hard, bro. Because we cleaning it up. All right. Let's get down to it. Let's get back to where we were. All right, so you see the features of these guys. These Olmecs, they were here first. These Bantu people, the Sands man and Twa man, that's the three tribes that came over here first. So you see the features. Look at the nose. He look just like that nigga, man. Look at the lips. Right? Look at the eyes. That's that Olmec. The Olmec is these features right here, these big head, big lips, and big nose that come from the mixing with the Anunnakis because they got bigger body structures. They 7 foot tall, they got bigger lips, bigger ears, bigger eyes, bigger heads. So all that big part, the big nose, all that comes from the Anunnakis. The natives had skinny noses. Some Anunnakis had the battery running low. Let me put this before they cut me, man. Hold up. Before they cut me. Oh shit. Get it in there. Hakeem, we going live. We live. All right, yeah. All right, so you see the Olmec features. Here's another one. Look at it. Look just like that nigga, man. Now we're gonna get into some of the Olmec heads having the Asian features because the Asians came over and mixed in with us. Right? But the Asian features, a lot of the Asian features, a lot of them is coming from the Sands man, like we just showed you. The Sands man created the Asians, or these Chinese you talking about. These are the first people over here. I think we already showed that. And they walked all the way down to South America, the Bantu people. This chick is descendant of the Bantu. You can look at her features. Rihanna. Down in Trinidad, that's what they is, right? The Bantu people walked all the way over to Trinidad. They was in Trinidad. They walked all the way down South America to all the islands. So you see some of these same types of statues and features over in Trinidad with the people over there because they the Bantu people walked over there, the Sands people. That's what a light skinned part can be the Sands man mix, right? And some of the height and features is coming from the Twa, the short heights. All right, here's another picture of a Bantu girl. That's what they look like. These are the features. The teeth. We'll get to the teeth too, because the native over here got shovel teeth. We do. The shovel teeth, the Olmecs. That's the and I think it's an African trait, man. But I'm gonna look into it because we can't really. It's hard to find an African trait that got this. So I'm still working on that data on the teeth thing. We're gonna get into it. All right, so we just saw the Bantu. This is people that was in Mexico first. He actually like a Twa, the Dagons came over here before Ho Shin. The Dagons was over here. The Afar people, like I said, the Zulu was over here. Several different tribes was over here they came over here prior to Ho Shin coming about. Better get into that. All right. So it's more the Olmecs that came over, dark skins. Look, he got a fez on his head. Right, he got a fez. Better get into it. West Africans, because they were Melodian Moors over there. They came over here too. We're gonna get into them. That's what Abu Bakr them. Right, but look at the features. Look at the features, right? All right, here's another Olmec head. All right, these Olmecs are these South Africans or these Bantu people. the rubber tree, which they didn't call it the rubber tree. So if you Google it, you have to Google the gum tree, and they called it. They were talking in the air, say it was the gum tree. That's what Baba said, and they said that they was getting this gum out of this tree, but there's in middle Congo, Central Africa, South Africa, and that these people brought the seed to this tree over 2 millions of years ago, over to South America, and started planting it right there in the Amazon forest, and planting it right there, right? And then they also was making these type of balls where they were playing football and these basketball with these rubber balls like this. That's what they said. They some of the old balls. How they were stitching it up, right? Like your soccer ball, football. We already brought that out when we said the origin of football and all that. The Olmecs, right? The rubber people, right? The gum people, right? It's a pictures of the tree. You can pull it up, right? Is some in the forest, a whole forest, some in the Amazon, because these Olmecs or these Bantu people brought these over here and planted them from Africa. All right, so we originated football. We already broke that down for you that they were playing sport. That's when you see these helmets on. That's why you got the hole right there, everything. You see the hole in his ear, right? The earlobes, right? And they might even had like some kind of thing to hold it on their head, the chin strap or something. But you see, you know what I'm saying? We already pointed that out. These people were playing football. The arm man, look at that big lip, big nose. Look at it. Look at the arm man. We're pointing that out. Go get a tape called The Origin of Football. We got to put that out, man. We cracking heads and twisted caps. Right? Look at that line on his helmet. Same as the arm head, the open ear space, the rubber ball that we had. This football originated from us millions of years ago. All right, these are a bunch of Olmecs, or what they white boys, but that's why we was doing it right here. We was building the big ass stadiums, playing football. This is what an Olmec helmet would look like right now if you was able to go back into that day. It was built out of like a rubber and like leather and cow, like ox, buffalo skin and shit like that. I'm telling you, man. Right? So when we got over here, we set up our land right here, the central point or the trading point right here in the middle in Central America. That's why the Olmecs set up here. Now the Mayans were here, but the Mayans were Chinese Hoshin mixed in with Twa-Man. That's why the Mayans are shorter in stature than the Aztecs. The Aztecs and Mayans are two different species, but although they did mix in with each other later. The Zulu Aztecs that were over here from Africa mixed in with Hoshin and created the Zulu Aztecs. The Zulu tribe created the Zulu Aztecs when they mixed in with the Chinese, Hoshin, and the Chinese were dark skinned. These Chinese were dark niggas. The Mayans came from the Twa-Man mixing in, and keep in mind the Twa-Man was short, so the Mayans were short. And the Mayans had the calendar, the same calendar as the Dendorian calendar, which was put together by the Twa-Man. And that's why they got that. Man, look, we finna crack heads. If you think the Ashtastic records ain't being accessed right before your goddamn eyes, you about to be you losing your damn brain, bro. Ain't no way I can know all this shit. Ain't no way I can know it. Who else is doing it? Right? Who else is doing it? Right, so the Mayan calendar matched the Dorian calendar. We're going to show you the connection between that because it's the same people. It's the Twa-Man. It's the nigga that put that calendar together. All right, that's why I got the hippopotamus and the alligator represent. I'll think of her name in a minute. It starts with a T. She was a Twa that had control over the hippopotamus, but her people, the Twa people, came over. And then they mixed in with the Chinese, Hoshin over here, and created the Mayans. And I can show you all the similarities in the Twa culture and the Mayan culture. Just like I'm going to show you all the similarities in the Hopi culture and the Dogon culture, which are the same people. They just Dogons who came over here already, and Hoshin mixed in with them. And now you created the Hopi, Native Americans. But we set up our central heartland right here. Why? Because the continental drift or the Atlantic, what they call where you can get on the leave Africa and sail over here, and it'll bring you right over here through the currents. It lands them right here. So most of the people when they caught that current, the Atlantic drift current, they got spun to this area. So that's why we was set up right here where we can make the trades from our other people that was coming from from Africa in the Gulf right here. Right? So Africans was here first. It wasn't no Mexicans, none of them didn't even exist then. This was millions of years. They didn't come until like a couple thousand years. We got to get into them. And even the Mayans, they didn't come until probably like the original Mayans of the Twa. The Mayans didn't really come about till probably like after the 400 AD, after 400 and some AD, and the Zulu Aztecs and the Hopi. They're not older than 400. They're not older than 500 AD. The Mayans, the Zulus, and the Hopis, right? So they didn't build and the Mayans, Zulu, and Hopi didn't build no damn pyramids. The pyramids were already built before the Mayan and Zulu even existed, because they didn't exist until Hoshin came over, and even a little bit down the line to that, after a lot of the mixing took place. The pyramid influence come in with the Hindus mixing in with the Olmecs. We're about to get into that, right? We already put a tape out called Egyptian culture influenced by Hindus. All right, let's get it. All right, so you had the Olmec Empire. I told you about the reason why we had it set up right here. It's because that drift bring those ships in. We can make the trades right here. Boom. It's like a central heartland for us. The Bantu people. Here's a picture of that drift where it starts at. The drift starts right here. And it goes down a little bit. They got it a little too high. Put it a little too high. Go like right boom, like boom. And they drift you down here under the Bermuda Triangle, right here, the same route that Abu Bakr was taking. Boom. And then they take you around that boom, land you into Central America. So it rolls you around back out. You can catch it, and then it take you right back on another drift if you catch it at a certain time when it's going back. Where it goes like right here, boom, going back right here, boom, then it springs back right there. Right, so I set up our central area right over here for when we make trade with our people over to the other side of the globe. All right, here's a cartoon figure of us they did. I'm telling you, man. So this first part is about the Olmecs. The next part we're gonna go into when the Hindus came over and mixed in and created the Washita Native American Indians. The Washita would be the second oldest tribe after all these mixes came over here. But the Washita is a mix between several different tribes being mixed in with Hindus. Right? From the Dagons, from the Twa, and all that. We're gonna get into it, man. You know what I'm saying? Okay. They go another picture. Let me show you. Like I say, when the Bantu came over here, they didn't build no pyramids. The pyramid influence that come into the Hindus came from Nirvana, which a pyramid style type of buildings, man. I'm telling you. And this right here, way before Osiris and all them was coming. But to get into it, Osiris and them came as Hindus. Osiris and Neith and all them, the Gous or the Netarus, niggas don't like that. They say, oh, it's no niggas to the Tharus. No, well, the Tharus, nigga, Bible said them all the same niggas, man. And you try to play niggas, try to confuse niggas. It's all that's just like saying Eli, Allah, Shalom and Salam, nigga, Hotel, nigga, Jesus, Aru, all that shit. Well, Jesus is a little different, but it's really the same when you get to it with the son. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. So yeah, nigga, y'all, ain't nobody talking else. You ain't talking nothing slick to a can at all. You know what I'm saying? You ain't talking nothing slick to a can at all. So the dig A's, I like this one right here. I like this one right here, City. the deeper they dig, the blacker they get. Yeah, nigga. The deeper your ass dig, the more blacker you get. No black. That's right. That's a good water. Right. All right. This is not a bad. This is more Bantu features. And this lady actually looked just like King George mother. King George III mother actually was Bantu from they lived in Germany. Remember, Ross said that people was getting the real Jews or these people were getting exterminated in Germany. Right? It was the Bantu people that migrated there just like I just showed you where all the people where they migrated all over the earth. The King George mother and them was Bantu and they was in that land. And his daddy and them was a Far people, these Palestinians, right? That's what they call them in the Bible. They were Far people, and they mixed together and created King George III. They bloodline go all the way back, but his mother was look just like this chick, look exactly like this lady. But they were Germans. They were dark-skinned Germans, but they really were Bantu people who migrated to that land, just like I just showed you at the beginning, right? All right, keep in mind, this is a map of the pyramids. And like I say, the pyramids didn't come till later into the Hindu influence. But you can see the map of where all the pyramids is. Look how many pyramids up and down the Nile, my nigga. All these pyramids. All up and down the Nile. Look how many pyramids over here. We ain't even showing you South America. They just tell you, when they tell you about pyramids in America, they just tell you about South America and Africa. They don't tell you that it's over hundreds, maybe even 200-300 pyramids in America. Some of them they knocked down and used the brick and shit. But up and down the Nile, the Mississippi, right, which is the Nile of the West, we had pyramids all up and down the East Coast. The Empire of Washington, right? I can't say that last name. Doug Dun Mound, yeah. Doug the Mound, yeah. Doug the Mound, yeah. Doug the Mound, yeah. I think I'm saying that right. That's actually the name of the lady I'm gonna show you. That's the first one of there was an empress before Mother Patrice, Empress Patrice. I say Mother Patrice because it's a connection there. Because she a Washington, I'm a Washington. All right, look at George Floyd features. Olmecs, big nose, big lips. This that anarchy features. Big eyes, big ears, big head. A lot of these niggas be 6'8", 6 feet, 6'5" at least. They be tall. That's the anarchy. Our people wasn't that tall. The Twa man is like 4'5" and 5 foot. The Far people not really that tall. The only other niggas that were tall was the Watusi, and they were mixed with Anunnaki and Hindus. Yeah, I already showed you then when I showed you that Olmec head in Ethiopia, my nigga. We cracking heads, we twisted caps. And I'm gonna take a picture of this of that one head that Baba got into the Let's Set the Record Straight book where he showed the same, it's a head on the wall in ancient Kemet, it's the same damn head of the same Olmec head. Right? It's the same people, the Bantu people. All right, here goes some more pictures. Part 2, I'm going over to Washington. That class is at 6:30 tonight. So you want to tune in for that. Right? We walking across the land, man. All right, now this is where the Hindu influence come in. Once the Bantu, Nuban, Olmec people was over here with the Twa man and the Sands man, the Hindus began mixing in. Hold on. Yeah, the Hindus began mixing in, right? When the Hindus mixed in, you created the Washita. When they mixed in with the Bantu, when they mixed in with these new, it was a different species once they got over because they were mixing all in with the Sands. There was a couple of different mix. like a little different mix. But they mixed in with the Hindus. They created this the Washita. They got this more of a straighter type hairstyle, more of a instead of having a napier, non-ether woolly hair type like we showed you with the Bantu people. They got this more of a straighter Native American. So these are the next level. The Washita is the next oldest tribe as far as like when you start saying the new mixes coming about over in America with the mixing with the Hindus. And these Hindus is the one they mixed in with people over on the east side of the globe and the west side of the globe, because a group of them came from the land of Mu. They landed in the land of Mu, was right there. We showed you on the last tape. All right, so this was some of them Hindus look like that lady I just showed you. She really would be classified as the original Hindu. This lady right here would be classified as the original Asiatic black man, the original Hindus. See how dark she is? And some even darker than her. Right? Nah, nigga, it wasn't no gift. They lying. I'm telling you, bro. And then why would they be giving them an Olmec head unless they trying to tell you? We can say, we can go with their perspective too. They gave them an Olmec head. Now, why would they give Ethiopia an Olmec head unless they know that the Olmecs originated, migrated from over there and came over here? Like I just told you, like Baba told you, like 100 other niggas told you. You know what I'm saying? Right? But these are what the Hindus, they look how dark she is. Look at the eyes. Look how black this is. See how dark skinned that Hindu lady is? See, these are the types. They darker than her. They was mixing in. That's why you get the blacker, the more they go get mixing, the blacker niggas was getting it. I'm gonna break that down for you. Why is these? They said these are the natives, and then why are they blacker than us? You know what I'm saying? Because they mix it with dark-skinned Hindus at first. Before Ho Shin came over, the Hindus began mixing with several different tribes. We already broke that down on a genetical evolution tape, on the other tapes where we broke the Hindus mixing down with people over there and created the Somalians. And then such and such. And then they mix with the Dogons. They mix with these beings, right? All right, here go another Hindus type. So you got different Hindu types. These are the ones that mix with the Somalians right here. Look at the features. The Pocahontas features. We're going to get to that too. It comes from the Hindus. The Hindu women got some pretty women in India. The dark-skinned Hindu women is a lot of pretty women over there. That's like, wow. You'd be like, damn, she really pretty. Right? But yeah, so that came and incorporated over here. That's why you got some of the tribes like the Pocahontas tribe. But to get into that. Hey, the Cherokees, better get into them, man. They come way later. I got a whole folder put together just breaking down all the tribes and the last names within those tribes. So the last name tape is gonna be presented within this series of tapes, which is probably gonna be 10 or 15 tapes. But the last name tapes is incorporated into these tapes when I go into the facial features of the different tribes, like the Choctaw, Chickasaw, Shoshone, the Creek, which is the same thing, really. Really, a lot of those tribes are origin from the same branch, tree, same root. We better get into that though, right? Part 2. Who is it causing? Hold up. Yeah, I'm back, man. Hold up, we rocking it like it ain't that, man. Rocking like a cutout stuff. All right, here's another type of Hindu. All right, so look, keep in mind all the features of these Hindus and what they look like. And this is the type they grow a mustache. The female they grow a mustache and hair on her chin. Keep in mind because of it's coming from that the one or that dog mix that we talked about. So some of the women over here, they grow mustaches and beards, and they don't even know why. It's coming from the dog mix of the Dawani's. We're about to get into it, man. Drop that, hey man, show us some love on that cash. How we dropping, we twisting heads and cracking heads and ain't nobody. Yeah, the Olmecs spoke bad too. Yeah, that's right. Nigga, we about to get into it, nigga. And the Chinese speak the click language, the ching chong chong pong ta shik ta, the same shit that the Sans niggas speak. We already pointed it out, bro. Ain't nobody jacking around with us. We the greatest of all times, nigga. 23, nigga. Michael Jordan in the game, nigga. Nigga. Who dares to be like him, nigga? You got Big Mike Hill, that's Bauer. That nigga, I'm coming out to him, nigga. I'm 23. We came to rock this shit. They told y'all we was coming. To teach you and to get you back past where you're supposed to be at. Now the next tape, we're gonna stop right here and take a little questions, about 5-6 minutes worth of questions, because we're going into the second tape right now when we're going talking about the Washita. But I think this right here, the last Hindu features. Yeah, okay, we're gonna go into the Washita next on part 2 at 6 o'clock tonight, 6:30 tonight. So what I want to do is we're gonna pause it right here. This right here is a part 1 about the Olmecs. We're to go over the Olmecs first. Native American Heritage Week, like we said, it's on the 25th next month, and it's with Thanksgiving and all that. So that's why we're putting out these type of tapes to go with the demographics, and we're pretty much walking across the land, cleaning things up. But remember, like I say, you see that mustache and that beard that she got, right? All right, so you see, like my wife, she got like a little a fuzz right there. Hey, my uncle told me a secret about these women though. But yeah, some of women over here grow beards and mustaches. Yeah, that's because you got the Hindu, that dog mix, the genetic that the dog mix from the Wanies mixing in with the Hindus. And it's like a genetical trait that's been added in a while, thousands of years ago, maybe even millions. Telepathic, no sound. Okay, exactly. A few women like that, older elders. Yeah, right. So, and my uncle told me they got that at 5. And he said, if you ever find one, you're gonna marry it. You're gonna like a chick with the mustache, you're gonna marry her because they got that 5. And he married his wife named Sweet. She got like a little fuzz. And then like I said, he wasn't lying. I'm telling you, man. Hey, real shit. We keep it 100 with you, man. But we're about to get ready to cut for a break. We might come back. Well, we got to go get my wife. We might come back with the first installment earlier, but like I say, we're gonna really do the second installment at earlier, but like no later than 6:30, we'll be with the second installment, which will be over the Washita. We'll be going into the Washita with the mixes that they mixed in with these Hindus, the different features that I'm showing you. And this right here's a different type of Hindu from the last Hindu, although they all Hindus, just that some of them got different mixes from extraterrestrial traits and other traits. So we had to show you the different features of these Hindus that came over and mixed in with us. Right? And yeah, man, that's where we go. That's where we go. Hey, show us some love, man. Hit that like, hit that subscribe button. We got 200 people in here. We just warming up. This is the first beginning of the series of Native American Heritage. This right here is part 1. Part 2 is be the Wichita. Then part 3 will be Yamasi. And then the different other mixes that came in with them other mixing with other tribes. Part 4 will go into, the Chata, different other, like the other, we'll start breaking down the individual tribes. So it's gonna be like 15 tapes to this. We're probably gonna try to get 3 of them out to you today. Then maybe 2 tomorrow. Well, that'll be Wednesday. Then Thursday, maybe 2. And then Friday, we'll probably switch it up so we don't want to bore you. I don't know if these tapes are going to be bored, but we'll switch it up and give you like another couple of mixes in between. And then we'll come back and keep on going with them. Because we're trying to walk you across the land. So we're about to be up out of here, man. Peace and love. Man, I forgot to get that ball clap disclaimer, but we're going to get a ball clap disclaimer for the next one, man. I know niggas cap probably they got exploded off right now, man. We up out of here, man. Peace and love, Hotep. Ashug, divine love throughout the balanced universe to all.